When we refer to the cash compound as a system, we mean using high cash value whole life insurance from a mutual company that participates in dividends. It's a mouthful, but each part of the sentence is important. When we use this particular machine for personal banking and financing, then we've got the right equation for the cash compound. We'll compare this product and the process of using it to a variety of standard vehicles here. Now, please note, we are not actually telling you not to use any other vehicles for savings and investing and growth, but we are comparing their functionality to our favorite system because of the ability to have guaranteed growth, use of your money immediately, and the limited down to no tax implications whatsoever. Let's compare the cash compound to a traditional CD. A certificate of deposit, or CD, has a guaranteed return. That part is cool. At the end of the time that your cash is set to mature, you'll definitely have growth. And let's assume you're watching this at a time that you can find a CD with a rate of return at 4% annually. Remember, 4% is what you're guaranteed inside of a policy contract. Here are the differences. You can't use your money and have it mature at the same time. If you withdraw your cash, the compounding stops. That will be standard with all of our comparisons in this video. In addition, there can be taxes on your growth inside of a CD. So for us and many others, there's just no comparison. If you would rather save and spend your money at the same time, the cash compound is the way to go. 2. Real estate. Real estate is a popular place to invest your dollars. There's often an upswing in value in land and property, and that's a big reason why you may use or want to use this vehicle. The comparison here lies in the word invest. Investment in real estate implies risk or waiting. Depending on your style of real estate, you may also have no cash flow at all. Mutual funds. The appeal of mutual funds is spreading out the risk of the stock market purchases over a group of similar stocks, but there are no guaranteed. However, this is a popular long-term strategy for many people. Fees are the norm, the tax man will come after your growth, and there can be a lot of penalties levied if you need to get cash out right away. Most working Americans have qualified plans through their employer. We're talking 401ks, 403bs, 457s, IRAs, and the like. These numbers are from the IRS tax code, so they are actually legal tax exemptions or loopholes recognized by the government. So the first thing I'll say is that they can also be changed by the government too. Congress can pass laws whenever they want that will redraw the lines on what is taxable or not. Remember that many of these loopholes haven't been in place for even 50 years. The next thing to think about is how long you have to have your money locked up. To avoid tax penalties, you'll have to keep money in these vehicles long term. The opportunity cost is real here. When comparing them to your banking system, you'll have to realize that there's absolutely nothing you can do with the money without tax penalties until at least the age 59 and a half. Also, with some vehicles, you can be regulated heavy again at 70 years old because there are minimum distribution requirements. That's just an 11-year window where your money is actually at your disposal. That's a huge con when looking at that and comparing it to the cash compound that actually allows you and your money at any age, for any reason, and without penalty to be able to use. Stocks. There's no limit to how much cash you can stash in stocks. That's pretty cool, but there's also no limit to how much you can lose. Well, I guess there is. You can't lose more money than you put in, but that doesn't sound that good at all. There can also be a lot of fees, or what we call wealth transfers sometimes with stocks, which means that even if your money isn't growing, someone still gets a cut of the deal. Your money is going to someone else and not staying with you, and that's a big difference when it comes to stocks. Roth IRA. See, the difference here between a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA is that you're not taxed on the growth with a Roth. You get the deposit after tax dollars into the Roth, and so your money can grow without worry. But again, what if it doesn't grow? And isn't there a limit on how much you can stash away into that system? Of course there is. See, the government gets to set the terms and conditions, all while your money is locked up and out of your control. There's 2 strikes against that program when you're comparing it. 529. See, 529 plans have become popular because of withdrawals for educational purposes, an investment into yourself or your child's future, and that isn't taxed by the government. That's a sound idea, but what if whatever your money is invested in doesn't grow? What if your educational plan shifts or becomes irrelevant? What if you make too much money to even qualify to contribute? Because the government controls the plan, we never know how things will look down the road. We don't talk about death benefit every day, but remember, the cash compound system will also give your estate or family or friends a big kick at the end of life. These other plans have ups and downs, but none of them guarantee a tax-free gift at the end. So if you live to use your money, you're better off with the cash compound. And when you die, your loved ones are better off. With the system we are showing you, you'll win every time, no comparison.